This video covers the installation steps for awning window with fixing flanges. The first step is to mount all fixing flanges. Matching screws are provided as standard accessories. We use roundhead screws for this job. These screws feature a self-drilling tail. Specifications: 4 by 16 mm, length 16 mm. Distinguish exterior and interior sides when driving screws. This model is installed on the exterior side. Tighten screws at all positions completely. Once all fixing flanges are installed, measure the wall opening dimensions. Check whether the opening matches the frame and flange dimensions. Confirm the outer size of the window aligns with the opening. After all flanges are fitted, we can install the window frame. Screws for flanges differ from wall fixing screws. Use 4 by 40 mm screws for wall anchoring. First measure the window's length and width. Length 1,460 mm, width 980 mm. Then measure the wall opening. Opening width 990 mm. Opening height 1,470 mm. There is a small gap between opening and window frame. The gap is about 10 mm vertically and horizontally. Divide the gap equally, leaving 5 mm on each side. Place shims to level the base. Do the same for both lateral sides. Insert shims for leveling. Ensure uniform gaps all around the frame. Adjust flexibly during installation. Lift and hang the frame into the opening. Press the fixing flanges firmly after hanging. Fully seat the window frame inside the opening. Once seated, calibrate with a spirit level. Calibrate with a spirit level. Level first, then plumb. Align the horizontal marking line with the profile. Measured dimension 126 mm. The opposite side also reads 126 mm. The middle measurement is also 126 mm. Levelness meets standard. Next, calibrate vertical plumbness. Attach the vertical reference line to the profile edge. The marking lines fully align. Verticality is qualified. After calibration, drive the first fixing screw. Check the gaps all around before tightening. Check the uniformity of gap width. All gaps are consistent, meaning reserved installation clearance is proper. There is a gap at the bottom. Clearance is also reserved at the top. Preliminary positioning of the window frame is finished. Tighten the remaining screws. Install the rest of the screws one by one. When driving screws on the right side, test by opening the sash. Close the window sash. No need to lock the handle. Just lift the handle to close. Observe the fit of the window corner. Press the corner lightly by hand. One side of the corner will lift up. This indicates the frame tilts forward and backward. Observe from the side profile. Look along the extrusion. The lifting gap is obvious. The window frame is skewed front to back. This is caused by uneven wall surfaces. Adjustment solution. Level the top and bottom together. The overall verticality must be corrected. After leveling horizontally and vertically, if the corner still lifts. Add shims at the bottom to raise the frame. Shift the frame slightly outward. Insert shims for support. After fine adjustment. The window corner fits tightly without lifting. Horizontal and vertical dimensions have been remeasured. The frame is square after calibration. Once front back tilt is corrected, drive the second screw. Drive the second fixing screw. This is a critical step. Drive one screw at the top edge first, then add a second fastener. Drill pilot holes with power tools first. Use 4x40 screws for installation. The screw is fully seated. Install the bottom screw next. Tighten the bottom fixing fastener. Tighten it fully. Maintain uniform horizontal alignment. Windows are easier to calibrate than door leaves. 3 corners are fully positioned. The frame will not shift easily. Drive the third screw. Fasten the screw on this side. Install the fourth screw. Screw number 1. Screw number 2. Screw number 1. Adjust horizontal and vertical level. Screw number 2. Lock front back tilt. Screw number 3. Auxiliary positioning. Screw number 4. Lock all 4 corners completely. This is the screw installation logic. After the 4 corner screws are fixed, fill in all remaining reinforcement screws. Install extra fasteners one by one. All frame positioning is finished. Key rule for screw installation. Fill screws at all gap positions. This step is complete. Once all screws are secured, move to the next step. Open the sash for inspection. All screws are fully installed with the window open. Close the sash again after inspection. Adjust the opening angle. The window opening angle is limited to around 20 degrees. This range allows normal closing. Locking is not required. Just check the corner fit after closing. Open the sash again for full test. All positioning screws are fully tightened. All fixing points are secured. The frame position is fully locked. Full opening test is available. Test opening and closing. Close the sash again. Check all 4 corners. Verify all corners sit flat without lifting. All corners are level and flush. No lifting gaps left. Frame horizontal and vertical alignment is calibrated. Mark calibration reference lines. Apply sealant into wall gaps next. Fill the joint cavities with sealant. After sealant application, the frame is preliminarily fixed by sealant. One optional step remains. 4 windows with hurricane resistance requirements. Install additional sealing gaskets inside European standard grooves. Gaskets are mandatory for hurricane-rated frames. Standard frames can skip this step and seal directly. Sealant application requirements. Close and lock the sash before caulking. Locked frame ensures precise gap positioning during sealing. Do not open the sash after caulking. Never open it prematurely. Opening the window while sealant is wet will deform the bead. Slight clearances exist between screw-fixed frame and wall. Wind pressure will shift UN-cured sealant, resulting in deformed sealing joints. Wait for full sealant curing before opening the window. This covers full installation of awning window. Casement windows and inward opening windows follow identical procedures. All window types share the same installation principle.